Hey YouTube, I figured I better start this because I'm having an encounter. This is a drone. He found me. R is to reload, by the way. As long as I can stay directly under him. There we go. I took a little health damage. Now, I currently only have 2 packs. But these guys are loaded with stuff. Everything from the bullets we've used to all kinds of cables, plates, and shit that I don't have room for. Alright, that would be bad. I'm actually going to start throwing away. Oop, how do I throw away some food? Alright, we'll just put the food in the drone then. Pixie sticks, aloe. I don't need all that shit. The components are more important than whatever random food pieces I may have gathered. There we go. And while we're here, let's eat. And we'll just pig out real quick. There you are. And then take those 3 back and have that ready for a meal later. I apologize if the volume was a little loud. I was actually not expecting to get into combat. I was doing my best to evade that particular drone. I've done a lot of walking, and if you can tell, right in front of me is the front part of an MS Titan. This is known as a point of interest. I have no freaking clue what point of interest are. This is the first one I've ever discovered. I'm down here. I have traveled through this area, all through here, here. Actually came up, jumped to this island here. Oh, no. Sorry. Came up through here, jumped to this island, traveled this leg, all the way down this side. This is where we started. And I've made all that way around and haven't found jack squat. So I'm here. I'm sorry, I did find another ore, copper, toward the beginning. So I am now working my way up along here and up this way to get back to where we started. Sun rises in 2 minutes. I'm not sure if this is too dark for you at the moment. But since I last talked to you, that's all I've been doing is walking. Now, if you notice on a radar, I have a red arrow now. That was where the drone was. And you may not have noticed that flying around earlier. Let's point to... oops. Dummy. I hope you can see this. I know the screen is dark at the moment, and I apologize. I don't like to record in the dark in these games. I've seen other folks do it, and it's very difficult for the viewer to see what's going on. But it appears there's an entire ship here. I'm not seeing any other drones. Now, of course, I'm like Mr. Curious. I gotta see what this is all about. This is all hull pieces. This ship, we can actually, space engineers, you can deconstruct things and see what's up. I'm not sure. Ooh, cargo box. Oh my god, dude. We have plants. You know what? Screw the aloe vera. Iron I don't need. Cobalt. Cobalt I'll take. I can't remember what cobalt's for, but I think we need cobalt. Get rid of that aloe vera. I'm going to be running out of items. Unfortunately, I should have left some of this crap back home. I don't know how dangerous this is. Iron, cobalt, more cobalt. Magnesium I want. Promethium I want. Crap, I don't have room for promethium. Let's get rid. One metal plate. Okay. Screw to one metal plate. Let's grab some promethium. Components and stuff. I just heard a really... Did y'all hear that? Oh, there's a drone. Yeah, we may be in a fight. He knows I'm here. Again, I apologize. I know this may be very dark. Wow. Just know I may have to turn off the flashlight really quick if that drone decides to come after me. I should be able to handle the drone. So that's a plus. And it's getting light out. That's a plus. Let me turn this flashlight off. I need to get my pistol ready. I want to be able to continue up along this coastline and get back to my base. I'm positive by now my ore processor is long done. Alright, here we go. Little fighting. There he is. He ain't gonna let me go. Hopefully by staying right under him, he may not be able to get me. Look at that. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. We'll take anything. Alright, so I can't get metal plates. You know what? I don't know what the hell this T6 is. We'll start keeping metal plates. Oh. Pixie stock. Wait a minute. Those are plentiful. Alright, so we got the drone. And there's our Titan. I have taken some damage. Not a lot I can do about that. At the moment, there's a health kit. As a matter of fact, 338. My health kit restores 150. Okay, so I might as well take a little bit. I don't think it regenerates automatically that I've seen. Eat. There we are. 3. There, it's going up. I applied. Alright, nice. 473. We'll take that. I just want to get home. I know that constructor's done. I have found jack squat for resources. I don't want to grab any more plants, although I'll grab the ones that stack. Home, James, home. Yep. Probably spent a good half an hour or so, or more, walking. Exploring. Probably this particular time I've had more trouble locating resources than I have when I did my trial one. On the other hand, I've had a lot less run-in with drones. That crashed MS Titan. That I've ran into, obviously, one or two there. Some a little further away. Another drone. I want to say maybe around this area here was another drone. Supposedly with the ores, I don't know if you can... With the resources here we have on this right of the map, the right number is how many there are total on the map. The left number is how many we have currently discovered. Now, I was trying to make a big circle around my starting location in the hopes of finding all the various resources I needed. I've not been real successful with that. So, I gotta admit, that kind of sucks. I was hoping for a bit more success locating the various sources. I'm not sure what they all do. I do know promethium will... Let's eat some food. Promethium gives you your fuel packs, which we're going to need. Iron, I'm happy with what I've located so far as iron. Cobalt, I've heard I'm going to need. And magnesium is definitely a need for weapons. The other ones, I'm not sure. I honestly, I haven't gotten far enough along in this game. Jesus, this is horrible. I haven't gotten far enough along in this game to find out with a lot of the other... Ooh, a new resource. There's Promethium. All right, that is good to know. And it automatically puts the resource on the map for you. As you can tell, that's way ahead. That's actually the direction we're going. So hopefully as I head toward that, I'll open up some areas, here or here. But my goal is just to go around now and get back to my original area where I started. So, a trick with water. Make sure, if you look at my left, I have my various items. If you're holding a weapon or some such, you're going to actually go under the water and drown. Whereas, if you hold no item, you can stay on top of the water. And there you go. No issues. And you can swim indefinitely, I guess. Do a little running. As I run and continue going, let's see. I haven't been back to the base since the previous episode. Bottom left, there you go. Walking, you're about 3.8 meters per second. It slows down as you go up hills. It'll speed up as you go down hills. It's pretty neat. Jetpack is your J key. I can hit the jetpack and it allows you to do quick little thing, and it recharges by itself. Useful when you're trying to get up stubborn little blocks or whatnot, but you cannot run when your jetpack is active. So I turned it back off. Now I can sprint again. We have another drone ahead of us. Gravity. Hey, we're on a planet. There's gravity. How about that? And my helmet. Air breathing planet. This is Acura. I think Omicron is the name of the other planet. And that planet has no oxygen. So a bit rougher of a start. You need to leave your helmet on. You need to start generating oxygen right away. It's a good thing I went for the easy planet. I'm already having enough issues. I'm kind of retarded like that. Let's see. Fiber. Yeah, stuff, pixie sticks, whatnot. They are not stackable. Neither's the food. But I'll grab a free piece and then eat it and keep my food up to 100%. I don't want to use all my stamina. I have not found any of the flower guys I talked about in the first episode. Yeah, we're making our way back. We should have picked up anything along here. Very tough resource map here. I haven't found jack squat. I think it's going to make things a little more difficult later on. Not exactly sure how that works out. I've had maps and seen maps where you've had 4 or 5 various ores show up in a very small circle around you. Hell, I watched a Let's Play once of the guy had like 3 ores before he ever even landed. It was pretty nice. We, however, are not that lucky. Which means later on we're going to have to go hunting. Just a pixie stick. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. I'll fill up on food and eat. Now, one of the things I did notice is every time you pick up a new piece of food... Oh, no, shit, just made a liar out of me. Huh. Well, I had picked up earlier and it kept... I thought it was resetting the timer. It doesn't look like it's actually doing that. Hey, come here. I know you guys are There you are. All right, lots of fiber. Lots of fiber. I know it's useful for building something. I just don't remember what. So, the only combat I've really run into was the drones. Oop. That just means I've run completely out of stamina. Stamina regenerates very slowly as you keep moving, and if you come to a complete stop, it'll regenerate much quicker, as you can tell when you look toward the bottom left. Hit T, check out our constructor, and look at that. Completely done, just like we thought. Alright, as far as right now goes, we're going to go ahead and just throw everything we found into the constructor. Actually, I don't even know what the hell purified water does for you. Alright, except for corn dogs, because we know, hello, that's food. These motors are handy to have. Oh, it's the same damn fuel I had earlier. That's a light. O2. We'll go ahead and get some of this ready. The core we'll put in here. We'll keep some of this. Capacitors, reactors, promethium. Alright. We're gonna be building some shit here before too long. Excuse me. And this scrolls down so you don't lose anything, you just keep adding more to it. Alright, you know, we do have enough resources, components, whatnot, to get all half the crap that we wanted to build before. So what you got here is we got a core. And you need a core. Oh, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. In order to build a base starter, you need the core. You need 8 gray hull blocks. So we're going to need a lot more than 8. These hull blocks, they take 2 metal plates each. I got 183. We're going to make, you know what, let's just make 100 total. We'll use them. It's a decent sized base, but not massive. And then you have these slopes. And you know what? Oops, don't need 10. God. Just like I said before. Shift click gets you 10. Single click. 1 at a time. Gotta turn it off to do it. There you go. Alright. I'm going to let that go a couple of minutes. Go ahead. Maybe I'll... the hell else am I going to do? I know we need that. To start your base off, oh, you know what? We're going to need a constructor, a generator, and a fuel tank. Now, what may happen as I do this constructor, it may use components that I may need for my small generator, for example. If that happens, then everything else in the queue is going to simply disappear. One of the things I really like about this particular game, if you notice, objects for bases, there's a small red dot in the corner, capital vessels is yellow, small vessels is green, and hover vessels is blue. So basically, you know, your bases is any base you build, whether it's here on a planet or on an asteroid or on a different planet or whatever. It's a base. Capital vessels, huge vessels that you're going to build later on in order to fly throughout the solar system and go through warp drive to go to other places. We've got a bit of a ways to go before we can get to that. Small vessels can be created, or one, they'll be created to get out of this particular planet's atmosphere. You can also use them to fly around the planet. Kind of useful to have. My understanding is they might be using more fuel now with this latest patch. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to build one yet. I'm actually going to go ahead and build a small, cheap hover vehicle, which is basically a ground vehicle. That's all that is. And it's going to kind of float. And I'll be building one. And they're cheap. We're going to destroy them. It happens. alien remote drones or whatever, they have a tendency to blow these things apart. But unfortunately for me, I've had super lousy luck finding the resources. Walking through here, down in this area, all the way around. I've made a huge circle out of all this and haven't found jack shit. And we're going to need a vehicle to start exploring some of the other areas and get around this planet. See if we can't find the resources we're going to need. Because we're going to need a lot more resources than the couple that we've managed to find. This is horrible. Cobalt we're definitely going to need. Magnesium we're definitely going to need. I think silicon is used for glass. And so, not looking good. I'm not even look at this. So here you go. So looking at this map and going into this, I guess, solar system scale. So you've got trading outposts. You've got an alien outpost. Different asteroids. It looks like different, planets. Got our moon right here. So this game's got a little bit going for it. During the night, you can see the moon. It's pretty cool. How are we doing here? Well, it looks like we have built our constructor. We're currently building a small generator. And we've got a small fuel tank left. All right, this is good. This is actually real good. Before we get too much further, I want to go into, if you can do two ways. You can hit I, and a lot of times you'll see tech trees. You can get in your tech trees instantly by hitting O on your keyboard. And what this allows you to do is you're going to unlock various skills and things that you're going to need as you continue doing the game. Capital vessel, we're not worried about. The base, we are worried about right now. We've already unlocked a few items that you start the game with. A small O2 tank, food processors, generator, light, a door. These are handy items to have in the large constructor that you see we're building now. We're going to be needing a fridge, so all you do is you'll click on something, you come up here to the top right, you'll hit unlock, and that's going to unlock you now. It's now green. We've used 3 points. We had 40, a little 48, I guess, and we've worked our way down. Well, I guess we're roughly currently level 3, give or take. The cannon turret costs 5 points. I'll go ahead and unlock that. Doesn't seem like it's used up any of my unlock points. Could be a bug. Could be something else going on. I'm not sure. Small vessel is going to be for a hovercraft, and we're going to need things like a generator. There it goes. It did catch up. So it looks like when we change tabs, your available points gets updated, but it doesn't update real time. We'll need a fuel tank. And you have to have a cockpit. Miscellaneous. Alright, cargo box, handy to have. Small ammo box we're going to need. That's going to supply ammo to our turrets. It's the O2 generator we don't need, but we do need a water generator. So we got to unlock the O2 in order to get to the water. Water is a level 3 resource. The building blocks, looks like, I believe all the building blocks you just got to level and you're going to get automatically. I used my points in small vessel. It's hover vessel we're going to need. And this has been unlocked. All right, we're good. The RCS. That allows you to turn. You're going to need that. The hover engine. We're going to need that. Good. Directional thrusters. We'll unlock that. We'll get a regular thruster later. Tools. We have a filler. This is to build new ones. I think we're going to need the remove and repair. This should also buy us the ability to buy charges. Weapons. And I probably should have came here first because I should have bought an assault rifle. Currently don't have enough points available for that. We'll get to it later. So far, we've been surviving okay without it. Looks like everything's been built in our construction queue. So we've got our hull blocks. And matter of fact, why don't we... Let's close this. Let's eat. Go. There, might as well eat the other one. In. Munch. There you go. Get our food to 500. So we'll need our regular block. Oh, wait. Put the blocks back. Did we build our base starter? That's the core. Base starter. There we go. So we need 1 core, which you've got here, and 8 hull blocks. We made 50. Huh. I thought it was going to make 100. Alright, so we made 50. Make our base starter. The more complex items, they're going to take a little longer to generate. And of course, this constructor being solar powered, this is slow as hell. Later constructors will allow us to generate larger objects. And we've got a few little supplies left. Here's our base starter. So we're going to stick that here. And we're going to get a bunch of blocks here. I'm going to move my corn dogs out of the way. We'll need a slope. So we have a large constructor, the generator, and a fuel tank we're going to need for all of that. Now, we can do, you know, it's handy to have a remove and repair tool. We want more drill charges because we're going to start doing some drilling. If you notice, each drill charge, you actually get 3 every time I click on that. We'll do 1 remove and repair tool. Iron ingots. We've got some ore, so I want to make sure that we go ahead and queue up making some iron ingots. Always useful to have. Just not enough of anything else. Okay, and it looks like it's about to wrap up our episode. So we're going to let this stuff go ahead and be in the queue as we get started. And I'll see you the next episode when it's time to start building a base and start worrying about things attacking us. And if you really like this video, give me a thumbs up, a like, something, so I know somebody's watching this. I'll gladly keep making them. Thanks for watching. You have a great night.